Hello, my name is Milo Walker, and I'll be going over Chapter 10 of the Industrial Organizational Psychology Workbook titled Worker Stress, Negative Employee Attitudes and Behavior. So, to begin, stress can be defined as a physiological and/or psychological reaction to an event that is perceived to be threatening or taxing to that individual. Worker stress, however, results from a lack of fit between a person's skills and abilities and the demands of the job and the workplace that worker is in. So these factors are very individualistic in terms of how they affect people because a certain stimulus may affect another worker differently than another one. A key principal finding from this research text is that it is generally believed that certain occupations, such as the air traffic controller, physician, or healthcare provider, or occupations such as police officers and firefighters, are particularly more stressful than others. And this is due to both organizational stress and also individual stress because these are key factors in determining how a person is affected. Um, as for work tasks and work roles, these may be more taxing. These occupations may be more taxing than others, just in terms of what they do and what they experience, and also their individual characteristics, such as personality characteristics, how susceptible they are to stress, stress in their family history, certain factors such as high blood pressure, things like this can also affect how, stressful an occupation may be. And to understand stress more in depth, it's crucial for us to learn more about organizational stress and individual stress. More importantly, how they work in unison. The journal article I chose to work on was titled Working Stress, and particularly it was focused on bullying um, and also measuring bullying with the short negative acts questionnaire. The study aimed to measure the psychometric properties of the negative acts questionnaire. Uh, study group included around 7,800 individuals from 38 Belgian companies, and the employees would take a survey, right? And the analysis would group each individual into four different latent classes, ranging from not bullied all the way to severe targets. So in between, it's not bullied. The next one would probably be um, kind of bullied, and the third one would be occasionally bullied, and the last one would be severe targets, which are, susceptible to really negative consequences from other workers. Um, to go more in depth about this study, it was figured out that both occasionally bullied and the severe targets align with the theoretical definition of workplace bullying as exposure to repeated and systematic negative behavior. So, for example, those who fit under this criteria may be subject to social isolation from employees, um, online bullying in the form of, you know, ridiculing and discriminating against them on social media, things like this. Severe targets had a high probability to report social isolation. This type of social behaviors was more likely to be absent among the occasional bully group. Results from the HSD post hoc test demonstrated that both occasionally bullied and severe targets experienced deteriorating health, more sickness, absenteeism, and lower for job satisfaction. So something something as critical as bullying can also affect mental health and physiological health, and this is what people fail to understand. They think that bullying is just a game, but this can really have detrimental effects to someone's health and well-being. Some solutions that I came up with, which are very simple to implement, um, include workplace events that promote and advocate for bonding between a workplace, free counseling provided for the entire workforce, and mandatory online modules and classes that educate the workforce on topics such as bullying, anxiety, depression, and also the importance of mental and physiological health. I believe it's important for managerial operations to figure out and implement ways in which to lessen the load of stress in any particular employee may have. Everybody is different. Everybody may respond differently to certain implementations, but it is good to try to find ways in which to reach a wide audience. Workplace events that happen occasionally throughout the year will lead to a stronger foundation. It will force employees to get to know each other more on a personal level, which will then probably lessen the probability that they may bully someone. You can't really bully someone if you don't really know, if you know them well. then there's a friendship there. So make more coworkers get more acquainted with each other and know them more on a personal level. Free counseling. So there's often a negative stigma associated with counseling. People are afraid to go there because they don't want to be labeled as having mental health problems. But having someone to talk to, if you're, going to work every single day, if you feel too stressed, if you feel too overwhelmed, this may help. That also here, along with voicing their feelings, they can also point hints as to which problems they see in the workforce that could be changed and monitored. And then this counselor, whether it be one person or a team of counselors, can go to the higher ups and voice the concerns from the lower levels of employees in the company. And finally, mandatory modules and classes. Engaging employees in occasional classes that go over different courses promote positivity and the importance of mental health can lead to increased production and camaraderie in the work environment. Um, it may be Some may argue that this may be hard to implement, but this can easily be countered by providing incentives, like free gift cards, Amazon gift cards, um, paid vacation, um, stuff like this, in order to get employees more motivated to do it. And that way you get higher completion rates, and they'll understand and hopefully take away something from these classes and modules in order to make the workplace more productive, make it more positive, and make it a healthier place to live in. And this is all that I have for this presentation. Thank you so much.